All right, good morning, LMS followers. Today, we're going to talk about legal. We talked about entity in our first interview and how you need to be a DBA, LLC, corporation, and what's the best fit for you. And on Saturdays, again, I remind you that we have free seminars for people who want to create their businesses or probably already in businesses but want to learn a little bit more. Again, I have 30 years experience running different types of businesses, and I went from one business to another business, and we formed the LMS group. So now today we're talking about legal. You have to have the right contracts in place if you're going to do some type of work or service. And in those legal contracts, you should have an arbitration clause in your legal contract, describing in your contract the work you're going to perform, how long it's going to take you, an extension maybe, and that arbitration clause. That arbitration clause is if you get sued, you're going to go to an arbitrator to settle this before you go before the judge or the court. It'll save you a lot of time and money. I learned this over the years. Now, as an entrepreneur, I've had over 2,000 failures or setbacks, just like Edison did with the light bulb. So I tell people all the time, if you're going to go into business, know that there's going to be some setbacks. Know that the business plan is going to change. Know that you need mentors, seminars, and people to guide you in the direction that you need to go. So today, legal is making sure you got the right contract, making sure that you got the right accountant. So you got to ask questions to the accountant. I use a system called QuickBooks. QuickBooks allows you to put in your invoices, your checks, allows you to reconciliate your accounts. But the individual that's putting that in, you need to make sure that you interview these individuals as you hire the attorney for the contract. How many contracts have you done? What type of businesses have you done contracts for? How long have you been an attorney? How many lawsuits have you defended? How many have you won? And so sometimes I've asked some of these attorneys, they get a little offended because I'm interviewing them. But the last time I checked, if I'm cutting the check, I must be the boss, because if I'm paying, I need to make sure that you're going to be able to defend me and make sure that the contracts are good contracts that I'm going to be able to use in a court of law. And so with the accountants, we want to make sure that they're accountants, not data entry people. Data entry people take the information, put it in, but they have no understanding about the P&L, the balance sheets, the cash flows, and everything that goes into the system of why it's going in. So you want to make sure that the accountant understands how many businesses have you worked on or done accounting for in this type of industry, or how many have you done that if you got audited, can you represent them in front of the IRS? Because if you just got data entry people, they can't give you any information except what's coming out on the P&L. And if you got negative numbers on your balance sheet, well, you're going to need that accountant to straighten it out. Because I found out over the years that data entry people make a lot of mistakes and don't understand why it's going where it's going inside QuickBooks. So again, on Saturdays at LMS Tax and Insurance, we give free seminars about entrepreneurship, business, systems, structures, processes, and how the whole business works here in the USA. And again, if you're a Donald Trump follower, you need to understand what laws are being implemented so that you can reduce your tax liabilities the way he's reducing it in the tax reduction laws that he just created. So again, come visit us at 3800 Hopper Road, Houston, Texas. Our telephone number is 281-977-6572, and we'll see you on Saturday. Thank you.